Yo, yo. Rose in the building. Yo, we know how to pray when we want something. When we get what we want, we turn our backs on him. Backs on him. How can we see the light that emanates from him when we're standing with our backs to him? So-called priests are taking advantage of little boys, standing giving teaching when the Bible says they're making noise. It went from wanting a Game Boy, now young boys see the 4-5 like a toy. You got brothers who are crying in the dock, saying to God, if you let me free, I promise I will stop. After remand, you're back on the block. We're faced with ridicule and scrutiny. Empowering and employing each other is found in other communities. But we tear down ours. Don't be angry when you don't get your flowers. You know how to reap, but you ain't prepared to sow. You know how to take the glory, my sister, for what you did and help grow. The wrong woman will take and leave him, even with a piece of bread. Sis, if you give your pearls to the wrong man, he will mash up your head. The ECG of our lives on the screen is showing a flat line. Anything that we do that ain't coming from his hand, my people, it's a waste of time. The ECG of our lives on the screen is showing a flat line. Anything that we do that ain't coming from his hand, my people, it's a waste of time. You got access to all things, but not all things are good for you. Don't fall for it. Don't melt when you see any smile or gravitate to anyone that's good to you. You see that fruit, don't touch it. Satan only tempts you with that thing cause you want it. Anything you ask in the secret, my brother and sister in his name will be shown in the public. This only comes if you listen and avoid the things you should avoid and never touch it. There's people that I trusted that gave me advice that I never should have listened to. Until today, I still have to face those back in the days residues. So speaking about Jesus, I don't feel away, my brother, and telling you he was raised from the dead, so he alone is able to warn you about things that are dead. Choices we made that were dead, it blurred our vision. He will raise you from the tears in your bed. He's prepared to give you his wisdom so you understand the true meaning of the things that were read. If only you listen, he will nullify the actions and cancel the curses that were said. The ECG of our lives on the screen is showing a flat line. Anything that we do that ain't coming from his hand, my people, it's a waste of time. The ECG of our lives on the screen is showing a flat line. Anything that we do that ain't coming from his hand, my people, it's a waste of time. The ECG of our lives on the screen is showing a flat line. Anything that we do that ain't coming from his hand, my people, it's a waste of time. The ECG of our lives on the screen is showing a flat line. Anything that we do that ain't coming from his hand, my people, it's a waste of time.